I'm here with Dr. Jean Oldham, and we're going to talk about the Bachelor of Health Sciences degree that's available here at St. Catharine College. Tell us what that encompasses.
The Bachelor of Health Science, students can either complete that as a standalone program, it's a four-year bachelor degree, and they, as part of that, complete a minor in management. So it's a health science management degree, basically. It encompasses a lot of areas. There's another route, though, that they can go. They can complete an associate degree in a clinical science, such as sonography, radiography, or surgical technology, and then finish out the last 2 years to get the Bachelor of Health Science.
Okay, so they get a Bachelor of Health Science, but they actually pick a specific area to concentrate on. Is that correct?
Yes, and again, that can be either the minor in management, or so it can be a management concentration, or it can be a clinical science concentration.
Now, once they leave here, they'll be suited for a job in one of those fields. Is that correct?
That is correct. If they're in the clinical degree, they'll be suited for a job in that degree, but then they will have the capacity to go into management in that degree. For instance, if you work in sonography and you begin to have back or knee issues, you might want an office job. So you could look at administration and sonography with the management, the Bachelor of Health Science and Management.
Fantastic. And it is a four-year degree?
It is a four-year degree.
And it's all available here at St. Catharine College, and the students get to take the classes here, but then go and actually interact with various different facilities around the state. Is that right?
That is true, and we like to have all of them do an internship at some facility. And in addition to that, a student in the Bachelor of Health Science can join our 4+1 program, and in a fifth year can complete a master's degree.
Okay, and do that here at the school?
Yes, at St. Catharine.
Fantastic. So again, that's the Bachelor of Health Science degree that's available here at St. Catharine. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about the biology program that's available here at St. Catharine's. I'm here with Dr. Okafor. And tell me, what's the biology program encompass here at St. Catharine?
St. Catharine, the biology program encompasses courses in biology, obviously, chemistry, physics, and some of our core courses.
So once somebody graduates with a biology degree, what are some of the job possibilities for them out in the field afterwards?
Quite a lot. Principally the medical sciences, medicine, vet med, physical therapy, and the like. Also forestry, environmental science, virtually everything that has to do with living things and the way we interact with them. Life as a whole, more or less.
And it's a four-year degree program here, right?
Sure, it's a four-year degree program.
And the Bachelor's of Science.
Bachelor of Science, Biology.
So that's the biology program that's available here at St. Catharine's. You can come and then utilize that for lots of different job opportunities. What are some of the students saying to you when they pass through?
They are very much impressed about our small class sizes, our emphasis on details, one-on-one interactions, be able to reach us, the faculty, and we can easily reach them too. The advantage is that if a student has a problem, it's easy for us to see them because we are virtually eye to eye with them all the time. We are not handoffish in a way. We know our students by name, and they know us by name too, and they can come to us for any problem. We help them through them. So it's quite a family-oriented program, so to speak.
Well, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
All right, now we're going to talk about the berry farming program. I'm here with Dr. Baines, who is in charge of that program. What are some of the students asking you about the program?
So the students are really interested in what kinds of opportunities they'll have with this degree. They're interested in learning about some of the ways that they can get out into the community and do some service as well as some hands-on learning.
So those who aren't familiar with the program, the berry farming program is, the berry comes from Wendell Berry, right? Tell us how that, quickly a little bit, how that came about, and what are some of the classes that are encompassed in that program?
Sure. So the berry farming program is here at St. Catharine because of a partnership that we developed with the Berry Center, which is in Newcastle in Henry County. And we developed a curriculum based on the life work of Wendell Berry, who has been really influential in developing different kinds of sustainable agriculture and small farm theories. And so some of the classes that our students take range from agroecology and learning about different kinds of crop production, as well as we have an agricultural history course that's really popular. And they're also learning about different kinds of community design and community planning, as well as crop planning and farm planning.
And it is a 4-year degree program, right?
Yep, that's right. It's a 4-year degree program. We have 2 different degrees, a Bachelor of Arts and a Bachelor of Science, and we are really interested in having students come to our program who are interested in everything from farming to business, marketing, and different forms of community leadership.
So another one of the unique programs that's available because it's not offered anywhere else, right?
That's right. This is a unique program, and we really want to make sure that the students who come here get a great experience with using their hands to learn about the land and to learn about how to make our communities a better place.
Great. I'm here with Carol Sherbach, who is with the radiation therapy program here at St. Catharine College. What is radiation therapy? What's the program offered here?
Radiation therapy is where we train individuals to treat cancer patients with a linear accelerator. So we're using x-rays like you have in diagnostic radiology if you fall out of a tree and break your arm, but they're much more intense, so we can get inside the body and kill the cancer cells.
So is this a 4-year program that's offered here at St. Catharine's?
This is a Bachelor of Science degree in radiation therapy. It's the only program in the state of Kentucky which offers radiation therapy.
So it's another unique program that's only being offered here at St. Catharine's. What is some of the feedback you were getting from some of the students?
Some of the people coming in today were really excited about our new technology we have, the Virtual Environment Radiotherapy Trainer. There's only about 10 in the country at this time, and we have a virtual 3D linear accelerator in the classroom with a virtual patient, but a physical hand pendant to manipulate the equipment. So we can get real-world experience with our students with this equipment before they go into the clinical environment.
Which is priceless for getting a job later.
Yes, and it makes them more comfortable because when they do go into the clinic, they're treating actual patients. It's not simulated, so they can become comfortable with operating the equipment here on campus before venturing out into the clinical environment.
And what's the job outlook after graduation for this kind of program?
It's pretty good right now. There are a lot of jobs in oncology. Unfortunately, it's a disease of the elderly, and the largest population, the largest group in our society right now is over the age of 50 because of the baby boomers. So there are jobs becoming available, and there are right now more jobs than I'm able to supply with my students.
Fantastic, and it's another unique program that you'll only find here at St. Catharine College.
It sure is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here now with Miss St. Catharine College, who was recently crowned just a couple weeks ago, right?
That's right.
At a ball game?
Yes, men's basketball.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you're also an ambassador, and we're here for the Patriot Preview, so you're getting an opportunity to take some of these students around?
Yes, I am.
What's some of the feedback you're getting from the students?
They asked questions about whether or not we can, like what stuff we can bring in the dorms, which is good. They've asked a lot about our programs, which is good too. And mostly they're just asking how it is on campus, like it being more of like a homeschool. So it's something that you can come here and it will always be home.
Now, where are you from originally?
I'm from Shelby County, which is about an hour away.
Now, how did you end up here at St. Catharine?
I have a soccer scholarship, and Coach Patton asked me to play.
And what do you think? You're a junior, did you say?
I'm a freshman.
Oh, you're a freshman. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said you were a junior. Well, that's great. And you know a lot about it. So how's it been so far for you?
St. Catharine's home. It's my home away from home, and I love it.
Fantastic. And hopefully these students will love it too, right?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here now with Dr. Tuttle, who's with the Honor Program here at St. Catharine College. Now tell us about the Honors Program.
The Honors Program is a special series of classes for our highest academic achievers, and the classes count in place of a lot of the core studies requirements they'd be completing anyway, so it's not a lot of extra work. But it's a more collaborative and creative opportunity for our brightest students to participate in coursework with others at their level.
That's fantastic. So it's a good program for them because they learn more accelerated opportunities, right?
Right. The course content is not necessarily harder. We're not trying to punish our smarter students, but we're trying to create opportunities for them to have deeper conversations, to take more responsibility for creating course content, and more freedom in choosing their assignments.
So is this something that you can choose to be a part of, or do they have to qualify in order to be a part of the honors program?
Well, that's a good question. Certain students who hit a certain ACT score are automatically invited to join, but others are welcome to apply as well. We know sometimes standardized test scores don't accurately measure a student's potential, so we do open it to anyone with a good, solid academic record.
And it will look great on their resume subsequently, is that right?
That's right, yes. Honors students nationwide represent the top 5 to 7% of college students, so it really sets you apart from the pack.
Fantastic, and that's another opportunity here at St. Catharine College. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here now with Myra Stockdale, who's with the athletic training program here at St. Catharine College, which is a relatively newer program, right?
Yes, correct.
Tell me what's encompassed with athletic training.
Athletic training deals with the active population, typically is athletes, but we can also work in an industrial setting. General Electric in Louisville has a huge amount of athletic trainers that work for them there. They can also work in the arts. So Cirque du Soleil, for example, in Las Vegas has athletic trainers that work with them. We can also work as physician extenders, actually in a physician's office or a PT clinic. So we're pretty broad-based as far as what we can do in the areas we can work in.
So it's a wide variety of jobs that are available once you graduate with this. Is it a 4-year degree?
It is a 4-year degree. We are transitioning actually into a master's degree, entry-level master's degree. That's not our choice, that's by our governing body, but that has some time before that's going to take effect. But we're trying to advance our degree in hopes of perhaps helping with medical reimbursement through the insurance process. Right now we're classified as techs when we actually have a 4-year degree. So it's a medical profession. That is what we do. We deal with physicians and PTs and all kinds of different medical professionals, and we want to be recognized as such.
Absolutely. Now, I noticed you've had a lot of students, and you have some here that you're going to get talked to in just a minute, but what are some of the questions that they're primarily asking?
Well, a lot of them are obviously athletes. They're familiar with the profession, and they still want to continue with their athletic careers when they're here in college, so they want to know if they can do both. And I am a product of a liberal arts institution. I appreciate having the opportunity to do multiple things. So we try and work our curriculum that when they are in season, they can actually do their sport, and when they're out of season, then they can concentrate on their clinical rotations a little bit more broadly, so they can go farther out to do their clinical rotations. They still have to do clinicals when they're in their sport, but we can try and tailor it maybe to on campus where it's a little bit more convenient for them to finish those hours up.
And athletic training is another program that's being offered here at St. Catharine College. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with one of the students who has taken part in the Patriot Preview Day, Julia, and you're from Louisville, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think of St. Catharine so far?
I think it's pretty good so far. So far it's been a good experience.
So you've gotten to tour the campus, right?
I did, yes.
Is this your first time here?
No, it's my second. I came last spring, I think.
Okay. Well, that's good. That means you must like it somewhat, right?
Yeah.
So what are you looking to study in college?
Elementary education.
Okay, so you got to talk with the education department downstairs?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And what about St. Catharine's do you really like?
It's really small, and the teachers will work with you on one-on-one, and we'll get a great experience.
And the small class sizes, so you get that internet.
Yeah.
And with education, they were saying, too, that you actually get to do field experiences starting in your second year, so you go out to the schools. Is that something that you look forward to?
Yes, it is. I love kids, and I want to get more
involved with them?
Yes, thank you.
Opportunities to interact with them, that'll be good, right?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. We're glad you're here, and when you haven't made a decision yet, right? But St. Catharine's being considered?
Yes, it is. Someone to top.
Well, hopefully maybe next year we'll get to see you around campus.
Hopefully.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.